Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Putting y'all on Facebook here. I'm having trouble with somebody keeps getting in my Facebook account. I'm fixing to hurt somebody. I'm fixing to hurt somebody. Hold on here. Okay, now I'm gonna do it. Okay. Where's my icons at? Trying to find my where I can get started here. Oh, here they are. Okay, I got that out there. Am I still on? There I am. A little bit foggy there. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. I gotta get another camera on here. Got all my liquor in the back there. I don't even drink. Let me cut a couple of more cameras on for y'all here. That needs to be calmed down a little bit. Is that good? Yeah. Alright. Y'all want to see that one? Y'all see my son's drums here. Got the one I gave him right there, and that's the ones he bought. And I got some more right over there in the corner. I've got this on the windowsill here. You can see my external microphone right there. You can see a little bit out of that camera. I'm gonna turn this cheap camera on here. I'll turn them all on today. What do you think of that? Ooh, that one outside ain't on. Why? I'll turn this one on. Well, that one ain't on either. Let's check it out. Try that. No. What does it say? 640, 30. Insufficient system resources exist to complete the requested service. I don't know why the one outside ain't working. I'm gonna have to go check it out, y'all. Alright, y'all stay right there till I get back. Be right back, y'all. Hey, Brad. You still hear me? Hear me now? Hear me now? Hear me now? I'm back. While I'm doing this, y'all could be, them tabs up at the top right here, you could be checking them out while I'm working on this thing here. Camera still ain't on. It may be this one in here. Let me check this out. Hold on. There it is. Okay, I got 3 of them on. This one, of course, is the main camera in front of me here. I couldn't get the one up here on, but I got this one in front of me. I got one I could zoom in and out, but I ain't gonna do that. And I've got this one. And I've got this one. It's outside. They're showing down at the Bevel State Ball Field. Looks like it's not in focus. I don't know. Alright, I'll quit playing now. So we got this one. I was wanting to show y'all a video clip here, and I still may do it. So, am I on? I don't even know if I'm on or not. Let me check it out. I've got to go in here. Well, I had to reset my password again. I got to write it down or I'll forget it. Y'all want to know what it is? I ain't telling you. I like fooling with these people on social media. You know, they do this politics stuff on there, and I get on there, and it don't really matter to me. They're all crooks, in my opinion. They're taking our tax dollars. That's all it is. They getting overpaid and don't know where the money went. You know, they could take all the money they've stole from the public, and they could build the wall or give us free health care, anything they want to do, but it's going in their pocket. You know it, and I know it. So I like getting on there and just stirring up some mess, like Creighton does with Auburn football. Y'all know Creighton, don't you? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Here we go. I was gonna see if y'all on here. If I'm on. Okay. Here we go. Alabama Music Scene. There's my website. What y'all should be on if you're watching. Taking a little time to come up here. There we go. There I am. It's on. Taking a little time to come up here. There we go. A little bit slow. It's on. So this is my website. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Y'all need to tell your friends and neighbors and share this website where I can get it out there. You know, I'm still gonna put stuff on the website. The last TV show that I put out was right before Thanksgiving with a brand new host. It was her first time of doing it, and she done really well. And I interviewed her and picked her mind a little bit, and she done really well doing it. I don't know if she's gonna do it again or not, cause I'm probably not gonna do this until after these treatments I gotta take. And it ain't bad. Y'all don't worry about me, cause it ain't bad. I just may feel bad from time to time, I guess. But I will be back on TV sooner or later. I'm going to put my show back on TV. Feel wonderful right now. Y'all see I've got my color back and everything, and I was looking puny. Man, I was looking really puny. But I feel fine now. If y'all see this guy right here out anywhere, call that number and there's a reward for him. Yep. What does that say? Dry Gulch Saloon. That's where I'm at, the Dry Gulch Saloon. What's your pleasure? It's been real warm, man. They said it's going to be a little sunshine, and there it is out there right now. See the little sunshine out there right now? That's looking towards a Bevel State baseball field. You can see the dugout in the background. And I've got several cameras hooked up today. I've got this one over here on the window sill. It shows me here you can see the green screen behind me. You see my son moved back in with me, and he brought all of his stuff from his house here, and I put all the drums in here in my studio. There goes the car. Y'all didn't get to see that. But anyway, my house is full of his stuff right now. We plan on building a shed to put all this stuff in. I've even got some in the background over there. But while I'm talking, let me find that up, and it won't be hard to do. Let me find that video for y'all that I was telling you about. Oh, that was the wrong one. Let me go back. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna show you a little video clip here of some of my I wish I could make this smaller. Are there any way to make this smaller? Wish there was. What is this? View shortcuts. Take image snapshot. View performance. No, we don't want that. Oh, this one ain't popping up. Overlay. Configure overlay settings. View shortcuts. I don't know what none of that means, so I'll leave it alone. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that little video clip. It's some of my great and wonderful hostesses that's helped me out from time to time, and they've done great. There's no money in this. We do it strictly for the love of music, and it shows some of the places we've been and some of my hosts that I've used from time to time. So here we go. So that was, let me get back out of that. So that was a bunch of my hosts and me with Jimmy Johnson. If y'all don't know who Jimmy Johnson was, shame on you. It was his birthday, either day or yesterday one, Jimmy Johnson. Getting ready to go to karaoke here in about an hour at Lee's Family Restaurant. Gold City was down there this past Thursday night, and they had a packed house. It only sets 180 something, and there was 209 there, and they got rebooked for next year, so they will be back. So check it out when you can, and I've got a list of the gospel shows that's going to be in there. And the sun went down again, it looks like, outside. But anyway, that was a bunch of... I've got one on here. Let me see if I can find that, y'all. I've got one video on here of... you know, every time... Let me tell y'all this. Every time me and my host... It's hard to do a TV show. And you get tongue-tied. Everything's edited. But I keep the video where we mess up, and about once a month when it's on TV, I do a video, a blooper clip. So here's some of the mess ups we did, and it's hard doing this show, and you'll see why right here in a minute. Here's one of the blooper clip. What we got coming up next?
I forgot. Hey, George.
Nope.
Thanks, George. Coming up next, great Alabama singer-songwriter. Thanks, George. Coming up next, some great Alabama talent, Delta blues and songwriter, singer, Maxwell Russell. Quit laughing. Stay right here. You don't want to miss our own very Lee's Family Restaurant, October the 6th, the Anchorman Quartet. Dora. Here's some seasoned musicians. Okay. See. Here's some seasoned can't say it. Can't say it. Here's some seasoned musicians. All I heard was Roger Rabbit in my mind.
See there, it's hard to do this show. You get tongue-tied. I do it myself. I've been doing this a long time, and I still do it myself too. Oh man, it shows me I'm on here. Wow, that's far out. But anyway, one time I was up in Muscle Shows, and I took the tour. They don't charge me nothing because I advertise for them, and they don't charge me nothing. But I was up in Muscle Shows doing some work up there for the TV show, and I went the tour with some more people. And there's, well, I say more people, there's another couple and a Japanese couple. And when we got all through it and got that right there at the last, you know, the grand, or I think it's a baby grand, that's right there in the main room. It's the one that's on all Bob Seger stuff. The one that Billy Powell played from Leonard Skinner is right there. And Japanese guy won't know if he can play it. And they said, yeah, anybody can play it. Sit down there and play it. And the guy sat down there, that Japanese guy sat down there and started playing Sweet Home Alabama on the piano. And I fortunately taped while he was doing that, and I thought that was pretty cool. And yes, he got on my TV show. And it was pretty cool of him doing that and everything, and them letting him do that. So he sat down there and played Sweet Home Alabama on that piano. That was pretty dadgum cool. It had a very good day that day. Man, we went over to Flobama. We went to Fame Studios. We went to Counts Brothers Music. Oh, James Counts, he's a Democrat, I think. He's about like Dan DeBose. He put some stuff on there against our president. But anyway, still love him. He's a musician, and everybody's got their own opinions. You know, you gotta love him. I've got my opinion. He's got my opinion. My opinion is all these politicians are stealing us blind. And not just at that level. President, I'm talking about mayors, senators. They getting it. Don't tell me they ain't. They getting overpaid. And they don't know where the money went. It's raised the tax where we'll have enough. They raise it, and then they'll raise it again, and then they'll raise it again. The money's going in their pocket. Most of it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all getting on here and looking at this video. And while you're here, you need to go check out all these tabs here. Let me see if I can pull it up, and I'll run through it with you. Oh, that wasn't even I don't know what that was. Alright. You're on the very first tab right now if you're watching this show. The next tab is Muscle Shows Radio. It's an internet radio station that only plays stuff done at Muscle Shows. Songwriters, they do interviews. It's a good website. Y'all need to check it out. Everything done at Muscle Shows is on that. That's all they play. Who's this? But anyway, the next tab, I'll get back with them. Next tab is advertise. If you ever want to advertise on the show, and there's several different ways. I'd rather you go to that number up above here. That's my telephone number, and call me, and I can tell you how to advertise on here. And there's several different ways you can do that. So if you want to advertise, if you like Alabama musicians and bands and gospel groups and bluegrass, you need to check this out and help me out with it. The next one is the TV shows that I put out. When it's on TV, I put it on here every week. The other 6 months that it ain't on TV, I put a TV. I still do my show, but I put it out once every 2 weeks to a month. You know, not too often. Then the next tab is archive. You click on that, it carries you to my YouTube page, and just go to the playlist and click on AMS TV, and it'll bring up all my TV shows. And it's got several different. It's got taped videos. Got a lot of videos on there that I've taped. The next one is the gallery. It's got a bunch of pictures of my host and people that we've interviewed and stuff like that. And then you got links. It's got some cool links on there. You know, go through all them links. And I can't not see. It says talent. It's got a lot of the bands and singers and stuff that I've taped and everything. And then the links. And then later on, I'm going to be making t-shirts. I ain't started it yet. I'm going to be doing the t-shirts myself, and I design everything. Here's one of them Muscle Shows hats. It's a little dirty. Yes, that's where Leonard Skinner first recorded. And anyway, and then it's got a place, contacts and everything. You know, if you need to contact me, you can do that anytime. I don't know why this is showing this other camera on here. It must be slow. Must be slow. But anyway, I wish you'd go through all them tabs and check it out, because there's some cool stuff on there. And I need to redo some of it, I guess, especially the gallery, the picture gallery. And I can't do the TV. Y'all just have to watch the TV and the archive. Watch the archive. I'm not moving. That's why it ain't. Who is this? Okay. I don't know why my phone ain't going. Come on now. Here we go. Now it's working. I didn't know what was going on there. It's working now. See there? I'm seeing what y'all seeing. Alright, I'm going to get in here. I just want to jump on here and talk to you a little bit. You got this camera. Got it on the window sill up there. I couldn't get this camera up at the top. Couldn't get that sucker. It's plugged in right here. I couldn't get it to working. Then you've got this camera. It's outside, shining down towards Bevel State baseball field. And then, of course, you got my camera. Let me see if I can get that camera. I just want to see if I can get it to work here. It shows it on here. 30. Input. Insufficient system resources. That's good. Try that. No. $352. I don't see no 352. I can't get it to work. Don't know why. It works sometimes, sometimes it don't. It's supposed to work right there. But it ain't, so we won't worry about that. Okay. Every time I start doing this, somebody starts texting me and stuff. I appreciate y'all sharing my website, y'all. I want everybody to see my website. There's some cool stuff on there. And when I get through with this stuff I've got going on with me, I may even change the website up a little bit, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. But there's a lot of good stuff on there, man. I may even take the TV show off and start showing you some older video TV shows. I'm sure you'll get bored of seeing that same one right before Thanksgiving. That's cool and everything, but I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that and give y'all something else to look at, something to show you some of my older ones that I like. Some of them's good, and some of them, you know, they got some good bands, man. Alabama's got some good bands. Golly, good singers and songwriters, and you wouldn't believe it. I don't know why what I said just now, but it probably, if you want to quit talking to somebody, I hope they ain't on here, you just start writing some stuff that don't make no sense. Me and a friend of mine, we used to do that on that old AOL chat places, you know. We'd get on there and we'd say, you know, they banned striped puppies in Oklahoma because they didn't have enough footballs in the grocery bag. Yeah. Alright, appreciate y'all watching here, and share my website, y'all. Just go up top, man, and get the address and throw it on your Facebook page, man. I appreciate it, man. I want a lot of people looking at my website. It'd help me out. Somebody want to know where I lived in Summerton. I said, downtown. Well, you can see where I live right here. That's Bevel State's baseball field down there. Behind them trees to the right, that's the back of City Hall. So you can see where I live right there. All right. In case y'all wondering too, I had to call and refer myself. My surgeon was supposed to have done it, and I hadn't heard nothing, so I called yesterday and done it myself. I called and told them they hadn't received nothing. They told me. So I said, well, they're supposed to be doing this because I'm trying to change out of convenience for me. And I've heard some really good, different people's told me some really, and I even know somebody that's taken chemo from there. I think they've taken some rough stuff though. They've already lost their hair. See, I'm not going to lose my hair because I ain't got none. I ain't going to lose it anyway, and because I'm taking a light version. Just got some spots they got to clear up. Just some spots. It's still cancerous, but it's just spots, and we're going to get that taken care of. And the one in Birmingham, he was just going to give me one treatment every other week. One treatment every 2 weeks. So it ain't much what I got to take, and there's going to be 12 treatments. That's 7, I know, but now it's 12. That's all I got to take. And I need to get started pretty quick, so I got that transferred to Jasper, to Dr. Garcia, and I've heard some really good things on him and his nurses. So that's a good sign when you hear a bunch of people say good things about him. He ain't at Princeton no more. He was at Princeton and Jasper. Now he's at Coleman and Jasper. So it don't matter, I don't guess. That might have been why they wasn't referring me, because I've been going to Princeton and everything, and that may not have nothing to do with Princeton no more. I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting it changed, and they're Lord. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get out of here now. I'm long-winded. I'm bored. I'm retired and ain't got nothing to do. It's winter time. I'm stuck in the house. Well, it ain't winter time today, but it's warm. It's short sleeve weather warm. My other son's been up in Pennsylvania working, and he's on his way in. I think he's going to be in tonight. So that's good. He's safe and everything. He may be even sick a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and y'all check all these tabs out. And if you want to help me, get that number. Get my phone number and give me a call, and I'll tell you the different ways you can help this show. And we'll get that started, okay? If you want to help the show. Who don't like Alabama music? Music, period. I love music, and people don't support these local musicians like they should. They do it because they love it, and they don't get near enough love for doing it. And that's actually why I started my TV show. I got to thinking, the general public, they just don't know what musicians goes through. like me, for instance, you know, I ain't got no trailer, and I play drums. These are my son's drums. Mine's set up in the other room, over there. But these are my son's drums, and you talking about all the stuff that goes with it, like this right here, foot pedals and all. There's a lot of heavy stuff, and you have to take it to your car. You have to, and I ain't got no pickup truck. You have to pack it in there. I'm talking about you have to pack it in there just right, or it won't fit. I used to have an Escort, and I actually used to take the head off of the bass drum. This head right here, well, that was the drum I used to do it with. I used to take it off because I couldn't fit it in there because it was just a two-door, and to get it in there anyway, you load all this stuff up. And sometimes, for instance, I played at the Moose Lodge in Calera one time. What is that, an hour drive or more? Hour and something drive. You drive down there, then you have the pleasure of unloading all this out of your car, and plus you nick up your car and everything. You have to tote all of it individually into the place. You get it all in there. And the musicians, the guitar players, the same way. They got to bring this PA and microphones and these heavy amplifiers. Them amplifiers are heavy. And then you have to set all this up. You have to undo all these little, well, you can't see it now. All these little things right here. Put your cymbals on it and everything. What is that down there? And you get everything set up right before you play. You may have 15 or 30 minutes to change shirts and get cleaned up before you start playing. And you love this or you wouldn't be doing it, because there ain't no money, not quite enough money for what you do. And, you know, take in mind, too, you get there about 6 or 7 o'clock. And you have to do all this. Sometimes bands get there at 5 o'clock. Not counting your hour drive to there. So you leave at 4 o'clock. You get there close to 6 o'clock. You set up your equipment. Now, this is what musicians go through that you don't know about. You carry the stuff in anywhere. You know, it could be a church or just anywhere in general. It don't have to be a bar or a club or a lounge. Just anywhere this goes on. You play. You know, you play at least a couple hours to 3 hours. Then everybody goes home except the musician. He has to undo all this stuff, tote it all out to his car individually. You have to make, a drummer has to make 15 trips to his car. You have to set all this stuff in your car just like you did before. You have to drive that all, you know, you're talking about if you played 3 hours, say a club musician. They start at 9 o'clock most of the time. Some of them don't start till 10. Say you start at 9 o'clock. You play 3 hours. You got a 15-minute break. So you get through 1:30. Then you have to rest. Everybody's up talking to you and stuff for 30 minutes. So you're talking about 2 o'clock, you start undoing everything and putting it back in your car. So maybe 3 o'clock you're done. Then you got that hour drive. So maybe 4 to 5 o'clock you may be getting home. That's what a music. Give them some love, y'all. Tip them. Do what you can, because club owners ain't giving them near enough money. They making money off of them, but they're not giving them near enough money for what they do, what they love doing. And they love it, or they wouldn't be doing it at all. I do my TV show for the love of musicians, and I don't get no money off this show. Everybody thinks I get money off this show. I spend money making this show. This website costs money. You know, the gas money going to tape these bands. I have to get enough sponsors to pay for the airtime that I put it on TV. And I just get enough sponsors just to do it. And sometimes one will drop out and I have to put that money out of my own pocket just to put it on the air. And so I don't make no money. I spend money doing this show just for the love of it. So you understand that. Give musicians some big love, y'all. Go see them. I'm sure they're a band, a gospel group, somebody out there that you just absolutely love. And everybody's got their own opinion about good, but it don't matter. Every what sound you like, you go hear them, okay? And give them some love. Muscle shows music, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here now and hush, and like I always say, oh, look at them cars out there. They waiting for the kid to get through practicing. I've got about 30 more minutes and I'll be going to sing karaoke down at Lee's Family Restaurant. They've been with me from the get-go. That's why I advertise for them so much. And on this website, you can see on the sides here some of my sponsors that's been with me, like Midnight Special and Jasper and Steve's Pawn Shop here in Summerton. Yeah, that's some of my sponsors, man. And I will be making t-shirts later on. You know, after I get through with all this sickness and stuff like that, we'll be making t-shirts and selling them. And they're cool t-shirts. It'll have, up on top, it'll say, Alabama Musicians Rock. It'll have some kind of picture of a mad guitar player. It's silhouetted right there. And then underneath that, it'll have the website name, where everybody can see that website name. Address, I mean. And let me get out of here. Alabama, keep on making music, okay? Just keep it up. Any kind, never stop. Keep on making music. Love y'all.